Leopard seals have been traditionally understudied because they're really difficult to access. They're found mostly in the Antarctic pack ice. It's typically hard to get to those places. Depending on the time of the year, is nearly impossible. At the same time, they're found in Australia, New Zealand, Chile. Those areas are particularly interesting to us because it's a very amenable place to do field work compared to the Antarctic. We can then access some really key genetic data that will help us build sort of a story, a global story for the leopard seal. One of the places that we go for field work is the Laguna San Rafael National Park in Patagonia.
A typical day in Laguna San Rafael starts with going out on a tiny boat and looking for leopard seals. As soon as we spotted an animal, we approach the ice floe, and then the fun starts. We took all of the data we needed, from body conditions to environmental data. Then we sample the animal, which means that we get a tiny piece for genetic and physiological analysis in the lab. And we took a lot of pictures because we want to identify the seal later on with a catalogue. The Laguna is a good place to study leopard seals because it really benefits our research to spend a lot of time with the animal, observing their behavior, finding patterns of this animal. And these leopard seals are consistently found there, so we have the opportunity to do a long-term study.
A geneticist is traditionally seen somebody who's in the lab performing the research away from the animals that are out there in the environment. But I do believe it makes you a better scientist if you understand the context where that animal exists, and you also make that personal connection with the animals that you're studying. It will increase your understanding of your subject, but also will increase your motivation. And you become way more motivated to study something that you've seen before.